Hi, I'm Mr. Nosik. I am your math teacher, and I want to introduce myself and give you a chance to know who I am a little bit. Hopefully, in the course of the year, I'll get to know you a little bit better as well. To begin with, I play volleyball. I love to play volleyball. I play classical guitar. I've got my guitar right here. This particular one is a Godin. It's a Canadian brand. So it's made in Canada. Play just a little bit here. So have a little bit of fun with the guitar. I teach classical guitar as well, so that's one of the sidelines. I sing. I'm in an octet as well as some other singing groups. I love to backpack. Get out in the wilderness, hike, and see nature right up close. My wife's name is Sandra. You may be aware of who she is because she teaches English here, 11th grade English. My daughter is Ebony. She's 16. And my son is Ivan. Both were adopted. We adopted Abby when she was, just 2 months old. And Ivan, we adopted him. We saw him for the first time when he was a mere day and a half old. So that's a little bit of who I am, what I like to do, and what my family's about. I want to talk about help. How do you get help? So I think I'm going to have my buddy Spike. My buddy Spike, he's going to tell you about how to get help. So, dude, if you want help in mathematics, here's what you got to do, man. You got to call 911. That's not it, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah, you call 208-576-4530, man. And you get help because that's Mr. Nosik's number. And if you want to get a hold of Mr. Nosik and you don't even have a telephone, you like webmailing, man. That's this cool messaging thing that's in your Pearson software, dude. And you can type out a message and he gets it and he responds to you within a day. But if that's not enough, you can text Mr. Nosik, because he can send and receive texts. In fact, you can even send and receive pictures of assignments that way. That is totally awesome. Totally awesome. Just text him at 208-576-4530. And then even better, like if you want help, if you really need help, you go to this place called You Can Book Me. You Can Book Me is awesome. Well, all you do is you go into our Nosik Inspired. You can book me right up here. Our Nosik Inspired.youcanbook.me. And you go to that website and you can book yourself a half hour that's all yours. And then you go to Mr. Nosik's live lesson room and he's right there. He'll help you out. That is so amazing. So that's what I would do if I needed help in mathematics. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. My buddy Billy Bob is going to tell you about what successful students do. Well, I don't know much about all kinds of things, but I do know that if you need to do good in school, there are some things you got to pay attention to. First, you got to work every day. Every day you got to work. I don't care if it's Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Friday. Oh, I missed one, a Thursday. You got to work every day of the week, but I always take at least one day off. One day off. Don't work 7 days a week. That ain't good for your health. but work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because every good student knows that you got to work every day on school. A good rule of thumb is school should take you about 5 to 5.5 hours of work every day. That's a normal school day. So make sure you're putting in the time every day. Not only that, you should use your planner. You know that place right in your Pearson online software where it says planner right up, it says it right up there, plain letters, planner right at the top. There you click right there on planner, and it opens up a calendar. Now, when you get into planner, it'll open up in day view. I open it up into week view. I like to see a whole week at once. It's amazing, because then I can see exactly what classes are scheduled, what classes I should work on. And if you work on your classes according to the planner, you'll be right on track to finish by the end of the school year. Now, don't get all riled up if you get behind a little bit. Because if you get behind a little bit, all you got to do is do a day's worth and a little bit more. And if you do that, you'll find yourself caught up in no time. Now, you do know, this is important to realize, you can't work ahead. That is, if you're on lesson 1, you can't go ahead and do lesson 4. You got to do lessons 2 and 3 before you do lesson 4. The software just won't let you do it. Now, that brings up another thing to my mind. Some students do this, and it's not a good idea. Some of y'all's lessons don't have assessments associated with them. And I've seen some students, they click that little lesson, they click that little green check mark at the bottom. They click that little green check mark at the bottom to say they's done. But they ain't done because they ain't read nothing, they ain't done nothing. They ain't submitted nothing, they just clicked it done because it didn't have an assessment and the software let them go ahead and do it. Not a good idea, because it makes it look like you're further ahead than you really are, because you still got to go back and do those assessments. And I tell you what, if you aren't reading the lesson, if you aren't reading the words, if you aren't doing the activities, if you aren't clicking on that, click on that video and watching that video and taking good notes, oh, you got to take notes. I tell you, can I hear it? You got to take notes. If you don't take notes, I don't know what you're going to remember. Because I know myself, I can't remember nothing unless I write it down. You got to write it down. So, participate fully in the lessons, read everything, watch everything, do the interactivities, and then submit the assessments, and then you can click that green check mark that says done. And you can feel good about that. Oh man, it's so wonderful. Ahoy, me hearties! I be Captain Oblique. Avast your yapping and lend your ear for a yarn. Master Rick be a fine buccaneer, or shiver me timbers, I'll be hung from the nearest yard arm. Take it from an old sea dog, there be no finer purveyor of mathematical knowledge on the 7 seas. I know you get your sea legs, yo-ho-ho, as ye put your backs into it day by day. Arrgh. Thank you, Spike and Billy Bob and Captain Oblique. All kidding aside, I truly look forward to this coming year as exploring new ideas and getting to know you better. So keep in touch.